Good morning, dear children. Welcome you all in Bishop Academy online class after summer vacation. Hopefully, dear children, you will be well at your home and you are interested in your class. Certainly, you must be interested. You must be careful about your class. As you know already that we have finished 2 lessons from Flamingo, and now we are going to discuss here the 3rd lesson from the same book, Flamingo. Okay, dear children? Here we shall discuss about 3rd lesson, Deep Water, which is written by William Douglas. Dear children, this Deep Water is an autobiographical composition of William Douglas. ये जो डीप वाटर है ना, ये विलियम डगलस की अपनी खुद की एक्सपीरियंस है, अपने खुद की एक्सपीडिशन है, उनके खुद की डिटर्मिनेशन है. हाउ डिड ही मेक ए प्लान to overcome for his fear. Even this was a very meaningful experience of his life, and he is sharing to us into the form of this chapter, Deep Water. Deep Water के फॉर्म में ये अपने अनुभव को, अपने बचपन में घटने वाली घटनाओं को हमसे शेयर करते हैं. So first of all, we must know about William Douglas, about author. Okay, so let's start. William O. Douglas was born in Maine. Actually, he was born in 16 October 1898 and was dead 19 January 1980. So, as I had told you, he was born in Maine, Minnesota, and was raised in Yakima, Washington. He was belonging to America, and his childhood was spent there in Yakima, Washington. He was an American jurist and politician. As an adult, he was a politician. He served as an Associate Justice of Supreme Court of the United States. He was nominated at the age of 40 by President Franklin D. Roosevelt and was the youngest justice appointed to the court and served for the longest term in the history of the Supreme Court. So he was a judge of an American Supreme Court, and he was very close to the President Roosevelt. So he was not a common writer. He was officially reputed personality, and he was very fond of writing composition. And now we are getting here about his own life, about his own experience of his childhood. So Douglas was not only a writer, he was a judge of a Supreme Court and was very close to Roosevelt. At the time of Roosevelt administration, he was the judge there. And as I have told you that he was a politician also. He has a keen interest into justice. So this was his a summary about his life, about his character sketch, about his life span, what was his time, and in which profession he was, etc. I have told you. And now we have to discuss here about the theme of this story, means the deep water. Actually, deep water deals with the childhood fear of Douglas. Dear children, आप सबको ध्यान से सुनना चाहिए, हर एक स्टेटमेंट को ध्यान से सुनना चाहिए, समझना चाहिए. कोई दिक्कत हो तो फिर कमेंट में आप फ्री हैं, आप अपने डाउट रख सकते हैं वहाँ पे. सो डीप वाटर डील्स विद द चाइल्डहुड फियर ऑफ ए डगलस. एक्चुअली दिस लेसन, this story is the story of Douglas when he was a child, and this was his fear when he was a child. A misadventure at the YMCA pool developed an aversion of water in him, and he suffered from hydrophobia, fear of water. Actually this story belongs to fearful experience at the YMCA pool. There was in Akima an YMCA pool. There was the YMCA pool, and Douglas was quietly terrified to go inside the pool of YMCA, because from the childhood there was a fearful experience of his life of drowning, you know. माने बचपन से ही उन्हें डूबने का अनुभव था. पानी से वो बहुत बच के रहते थे क्योंकि उनको स्विमिंग नहीं आती थी, तैरना नहीं आता था. So this story is about his hydrophobia, about his fear of water. The story focuses on the fact that childhood fears must never be treated lightly, but it must not be ignored. The childhood fear must never be treated lightly, must never be treated ignorance, you know. कोई भी डर, किसी भी तरह का भय उसको इग्नोर नहीं करना चाहिए, उसको हल्के में नहीं लेना चाहिए. If they are not tackled, then they make deep inroads into one's psychology. Douglas analyzes his fear and finally determines to overcome it. That is a message for you all children. There was fear, even he was terrified over the water, but he did not accept it. He tried to overcome this fear, and finally he decided how to overcome. He had made a plan, he had made a lot of struggle, and finally he was success over his fear. That is a message for the children. ठीक है, डर था, उनको समस्या थी, उन्हें इस बात का कष्ट था, क्योंकि वो डर उनके लाइफ से जुड़ा हुआ था, एक रिस्क था वहाँ पे. लेकिन इस सब के बावजूद वो वहीं पे हार नहीं मानते हैं, वो उसको छोड़ते नहीं हैं. फाइनली वो डिसाइड करते हैं कि इस डर को कैसे डराना है, इस डर को कैसे हराना है. और फाइनली थ्रू द प्लान, through the tactics, through the practice, through the class means disciplined practice under the guideline of his guide, under the guideline of his teacher, he made success over his fear. That is a message for you all. So this is a kind of theme for this lesson. Okay, dear children. So now in this class, this is enough for you. I have told you about the introduction of author and about the theme of this lesson. And in next video, I will discuss next step of this story, next step of this lesson from the beginning, from the beginning as a summary of this lesson. Okay. So up to now, you will prepare yourself. You will aware yourself for this lesson of deep water. मैंने आपको स्टोरी इस ऑथर के विषय में बताया, इसका थीम बताया. एक्चुअली डीप वाटर किसके विषय में है, तो ये डीप वाटर ऑथर की खुद की ऑटोबियोग्राफी है, खुद की उनकी आत्मकथा है, और ये आत्मकथा उनके बचपन से जुड़ी हुई है. और किस तरह से उस संघर्ष को, उस डर को हराते हैं, वो उस डर पर विजय पाते हैं, ये स्टोरी इस लेसन में पढ़ेंगे. ये इस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस लेखक का इस स्टोरी में, इस लेसन में हम पढ़ेंगे. तो अभी आप अपने स्तर से आपके पास जो बुक है, इस बुक को पूरा रीड कर लीजिए, और उसमें जो डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड मीनिंग है उसको आप सॉर्ट आउट कर लीजिए, और उसको विद द हेल्प ऑफ डिक्शनरी जस्ट राइट ओवर देयर. क्योंकि आपको मैं पहले ही बताया था जब क्लास चल रहा था कि इंग्लिश पढ़ने के लिए आपके पास बैकअप पावर होना चाहिए, आपके पास वर्ड पावर होना चाहिए. यदि आप वर्ड मीनिंग में वीक हो, यदि आपके शब्दावली वीक हैं, तो आप लैंग्वेज नहीं पढ़ सकते, चाहे वो लैंग्वेज हिंदी हो, चाहे इंग्लिश हो, या कोई और भी लैंग्वेज हो. सो रीड योर बुक एंड सॉर्ट आउट, पॉइंट आउट द डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड एंड राइट दिस मीनिंग विद द हेल्प ऑफ द डिक्शनरी. अगली वीडियो में अगली समरी डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके, थैंक यू.